Hello, hello, hello. My name is Benjamin. I'm the CEO and founder of MyGigsters, and welcome to September's community live update. And if you're here for the first time, and if you're watching this for the first time, we're part of MyGigsters, a community for gig workers, freelancers, rideshare delivery drivers, independent contractors in Australia, and we help each other becoming more smart and safe at gig work. Essentially, this is our monthly update where we share what's happening in the gig economy, what's happening within the community, what's happening within our platform, and a bunch of things from our partners and some tips on how to earn extra money, all in the next 20 minutes. So, welcome on board, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for seeing us, and thank you for supporting us. Awesome. Let's get into the update. And we've got a few things to run through the session, and it'll be interesting to see how much we can cover. All right. Big shout out for the community members in our Facebook group. Thanks for sharing some last minute requests that I had to help me put this slide deck together. So thank you so much. Thank you for giving some tips and to that to the slide deck, and also for giving some shout out and sharing this event with your friends. So thank you. Now, this event is recorded. It's live both on YouTube, Facebook page, and our group. So if you are missing out this event, you can always see the recorded version of it. But we love to see you live. And if you are there, you can come on the live chat window and chat with me. Cool. What's happening from our community perspective? The first thing that you need to know is the community. So we have not had new members in the last 30 days, which is a little bit disappointing, but nothing to say. We haven't lost members, which is as good as not as a good news. So our members are at 386 just in the Facebook group from an extended membership of over 1,800. We had over 15 interactive posts, one community event, and over 40% active engagement within the community. Next, on the product side, we've been growing really, really well. So we have crossed over 2,000 users. We have crossed over 2,100 users, and we've been rapidly growing. We're estimating to be hit over 2,500 users and above in the next few weeks. And I will share that update as and when we clear that milestone. Another milestone with the product is it's been actually 12 months since the launch of our first version of the product, which is basically our MyGigsters app. We've been getting phenomenal support. We've been growing over 70% month on month, with over half of our users, getting back to the app on a weekly basis and using the features. While a number of these features have been iteratively built and launched, it's nice to see a lot of users giving us good feedback and great insights on how to make it more useful to them. Next on product update is the features. So we've got a couple of new features. Obviously, I've been telling about this for the last week, but we've made it even more little seamless so that you can add and sync new platforms. So basically, you can sync the earnings and breakdowns from your existing gig platforms. All you need to do is connect that platform with us so that we can, in real time, capture all this earnings within MyGigsters. Now we've got over 30% of our user group already synced their services. So if you haven't synced your services, it's very easy. Go on to those little red bar and click on it, or you can use the plus icon and add on click platforms, link platforms, and when you get there, you can link the platforms with whichever platform you're working. Let's say you're working for Uber, it'll ask you to enter the Uber credentials, and once after you enter the Uber credentials, it will automatically sync your earnings without you even having to do it yourself. Now, this is the most safe, secure way for you to capture all your earnings from different gig platforms you work, not just Uber. We've got over 15 gig platforms listed at the moment. We are also adding a few more in the next coming weeks. Next is Tax Corner. So our web application Tax Corner is live. So you can actually file your GST, BAS, and end-to-end tax filing through our partner accountants called as Samaf, and they provide the services starting at $50. $50. Do you believe that? It's $50. It's a deal. um, the system also completely reconciles your business expenses. You can prepare an on-demand report. You can export that report in a CSV, Excel, PDF format. And it also helps you to change business to personal, personal to business, change the category, and see how you can maximize your tax reduction. So people who haven't lodged your tax reduction, this is a right time. All you need to do is download the application MyGigsters from the App Store or Play Store. It's free of cost. Sync your gig platform, link your bank statement, and then automatically the system will reconcile it for you. You can jump on the tax corner, which is on the web, through a secure OTP, and then finalize your report. You can either choose to use our accountants to file your GST, BAS, and tax, or you can send it to your accountant and export the file and do it yourself too. So that's all available right now, and it's entirely free of cost. And it's made it very easy for gigsters in the community. So give it a try. Give it a try. Next thing is a Gignition. Gignition is being growing actively. We've got over few more users on the platform. So if you are a freelancer and you're looking for a one-stop tool to manage all your projects, invoices, estimates, time estimates, um, creating task board, project management, all of that. You don't have to use five systems to do that. You got one system that's an all-in-one system, and it's completely free for my Geeksters community members. So if you wanted to grab this for free, all you need to do is jump on the community, and in our community featured post, you will find the access to Gignition, and you can go request an access to Gignition, and it's free for 6 months. Use it, and let me know if you like it and what you like to see more to add more value to it. Next is breaking news. What's happening the last 30 days within the gig economy space, gig worker space in Australia, and now I know there is a lot happening around gig workers. Let me give you the highlights that I wanted to share with you. And number one is, remember the news where the delivery driver and the delivery case that has been ongoing from 2020. Now there was a case that said the delivery driver is identified as an employee, but last month in August, the High Court has overruled that decision, and now it's kind of now they're saying it is not and cannot considered as an employee. It is to be considered as an independent contractor. So in some way, this kind of positions gig economy to use gig workers as independent contractors and not to be identified as traditional employees. Now this is an ongoing debate and ongoing challenge with regulators and gig workers and gig platforms trying to find out the best way to identify it. But it is a news which happened last month where it overruled an existing decision, and that decision is this particular gig worker in the Deliveroo platform is not considered as an employee, instead a gig worker slash independent contractor. Next thing is, we've been getting very good updates from the Transport Workers Union, especially, and they are fighting the battle along with other union representatives on gig workforce. So as of today, Michael Caine has strongly pushing the government to take new initiatives on safety standards. So we can expect a new safety standard for gig economy workers very soon. We are the proposal is, or the push by Transport Workers Union and the rest of the ecosystem is to get a standard fairly quickly in place so that it helps protects the rapidly growing gig workforce in Australia. Same, we also got different political leaders commenting on gig work that needs to be stabilized, it needs to be taken care, it needs to be protected. In one such line, it been called out as a cancer on the economy because it's growing faster, and we need to find out ways to now regulate it and make it safer, make it more secure for the workers in that space. So never before we have seen such high conversations, or really fast moving conversations at both at a regulatory space but also at the community space. Now if you're a gig worker, doesn't need to be just a ride share delivery driver, but if you're working in the spectrum of, it could be an air tasker or a dog walker or a freelancer or a driver, this applies to you. It is important that we need to consider financial security as part of gig work as much as we appreciate flexibility and autonomy that comes with it. Awesome. Next is we've been this has been a question of last month: should Uber show trip details before accepting it? Now both sides of the party has shared their concern about it, where users complaining, that is riders complaining that drivers are canceling their request and it's unable to get a ride on time, and that's been a big inconvenience for a number of riders. But on the other side, the drivers have shared their feedback that they're unable to see the trip details, and henceforth they don't want to accept it if they don't know whether that will be a financially viable ride for them. Now there's a lot of requests to Uber to show the trip details before they accept it, so drivers can take an intellectual but also well thought through decision whether to accept the ride, not just in terms of safety, so not in just terms of fare, but also in terms of safety too. Now Uber launched this service but apparently not in Australia, but we've got news that Uber's launched this service in the US as a pilot, where drivers can see the trip details. Now having this feature available for some parts outside Australia, we can hope that this may or may not come, but may come to Australia very soon. And if it does, it's probably going to help change the current dynamics in rideshare. Now if you are a rideshare driver, what do you prefer? Would you want to see the trip details? And if yes, come on, comment on this channel and let me know your thoughts. All right. Next is the tips area. So, how do we make extra money? Now, what I'm going to share is a no-brainer. It's probably just you already know, but if you don't know, or if you forgot, use this as a reminder that you can actually make a little more extra money given the new season coming up and also the new areas of growth. So, tip number one: start of September is spring, so the sun is out, which means there's a lot of outdoor activities that is going to come in the next month or so. Now, games qualifiers for the AFL start to begin from next week. So if you are a footy fan, or if you know where the clubs and games are happening, you are expected to see more rideshare requests around this game time and around this area. So either you can go around this area to grab more rides, or go in the opposite direction to avoid traffic. So now that's your choice, but watch out for games, watch out for music concerts, watch out for community events where you're likely to find more rideshare requests and also more delivery requests around that time. So watch out for those events, and spring brings that events together. So that's number one. Number two is sign up for a delivery platform. If we are seeing that we are seeing an up uh, there's an increase in more delivery platform coming, new delivery platforms, such as InDriver, such as Kober, such as new delivery platforms wanting more drivers. Now, some of them offer work as an casual employment, which is good. Some of them offer work as an independent contractor. Either way, more opportunities or more platforms for delivery is mushrooming out. So my recommendation is, if you are already riding for a ride share, sign up for a delivery platform. You probably would understand when there is slowdown in ride share and you can switch on to a delivery platform, do some deliveries. You don't necessarily have to sign up for a food delivery platform. You can also sign up for other delivery services like parcel or postal or return, and you can balance out, or you can find out something during those slow terms when it comes to ride share. It's a smart way to better optimize your day so that you can maximize your earning and not just do just ride share, so that you can optimize it during those slow times. Tip number three. uh, we have also seen a lot of gig workers who have also become freelancers. Essentially, just people who were driving, they've found out a skill that they know. Either it could be bookkeeping, marketing. If you're good at making Instagram reels, there is actually that service that you can offer for other small and medium businesses in Australia, but also internationally. If you're good at managing social media, if you're good at writing something, if you're good at bookkeeping, if you're good at anything that is required for a business, you can offer that service as a freelancer. So it's simple. Find a skill that you can offer, sign up for a freelancing platform, and you can start earning some extra cash. Now, some of these platforms, you can do that job right through your mobile device. You don't even need to have a laptop. All you need is a mobile device and an internet, and you can start offering that service. A gigster in our community actually makes Instagram reels for small medium businesses, and this gig worker earns close to another $300 to $500 every fortnight, just by making Instagram reels and TikTok videos for small and medium businesses in his locality. So there you go. And he does it entirely on his phone. He doesn't even have to do it on his mobile. He does it while in between his rideshare and delivery work. So, third tip: become a freelancer. Find a skill and use that skill and earn some extra cash. Next is news from the team. We've got a bunch of interesting and exciting news to share. Number one is we are now writing a book. I'm excited to share that I'm actually co authoring a book called Riding the Gig Wave. This is a collection of various aspects of gig economy, and is written by not just me, but also a very very exceptional authors across the globe, and we've got like 6 7 authors writing this book together. What's very nice about this book not only talks about gig economy from a gig worker's perspective, but also from the employee's perspective. It addresses different elements such as regulation, workforce, future, what's currently happening, what are the challenges, what are the benefits, what are the pros and cons of working as a gig worker, and a lot more. Now, what am I doing in this book? I'm writing specifically on financial security for gig workers and how can gig workers become financially secure by doing a few things. I'm so excited to share our experience as a community, our journey in MyGigsters in this book, and also of sharing this with a number of. Come on to the group, you will get more reward with this book, so check this out. Next thing is a new partner on board, a new partner called Hex is a fast growing amazing startup in Melbourne. They help students to find talents and which they like, and they conduct programs, workshops, and hackathons to help students discover various skill sets and talents, and both undergrad and postgrad students. And Hex loves helping gig workers and especially international students in helping them finding new career avenues, new opportunities, and helping them becoming better leaders. Now, we know we are not just a financial service platform, but also we wanted to holistically help our community become better individuals, gaining access to better careers and gaining access to better roles. And in that avenue, we love to announce that this partnership with Hex is going to help us better help the community in as a whole. All right. Next thing is gig payroll system. Now, I've spoken about this payroll system earlier in my last update. We have moved a few steps forward in this payroll infrastructure. So we've identified the infrastructure provider and we've started to build our proof of concept. We're also starting to work with the gig platform so that we can share this proof of concept with the first set of test users. Now, what does personal payroll feature do? Now, if you are new and you're hearing this for the first time, this is an automated system where it automatically takes a percentage of your income and it takes aside that percentage and sets up for different benefits of your choice. Now, if you are Benji and you're the Uber driver slash freelancer, you can select any benefit like tax withhold, I want money for time off, or I wanted to contribute for super. The system will automatically calculate a recommended percentage which you can change, but it takes that percentage from your income and puts into this different buckets for you, and gives back the remaining. This way you don't have to do anything when it comes to your financial security, such as keeping money aside for tax or super or keeping money for your emergency. That is all sorted. Now we are taking one step further than this, where if you have a super provider, we will pay that super provider every time you get an income. If you have an accountant or a PAYG, we will pay PAYG on behalf of you every time you get an income. So this system helps you to completely um, go on autopilot and help you get all the benefits over time without you having to worry about it, and also do it and handle it yourself. Why am I telling this? If you're interested to know more, reach out to me or reach out to me in the community. I would love to share more about this in the coming weeks. And if you wanted to try it out, also let me know. I'll give you a sneak peek at the product, and also get you on board so that you can be our first person to see this. Awesome. Next is rewards. We've got a couple of rewards that we like to share. Number one is timely reward, which is for those who haven't filed your taxes. Do you know we can help you file your taxes at a little as $50? So starting at $50 for your ride share and delivery earnings, through our partners, we can offer you complete tax filing service that is for your ride share and delivery gig work at little as $50. So hey, this offer is not going to stay forever, so grab it while you can. If you haven't filed your taxes, it's easy, simple. Download MyGigsters, take on, complete the reconciliation, and there you go. You can grab this offer, and it's just $50. Awesome. Next is Gignition. I've told this before. So Gignition platform still remains free for 6 months for our community members. So you join the community, or if you're already in the community, recommend someone who wants this, but you need to be a community member to grab this for free. Next thing is Zomo has continued to give that first 6 weeks off on their flexi plans. For flex plans, you get 20% off for the first six, but there's what, almost 2 months. You get 25% off on their flex plan. You get a code. Use the code MyGigsters, MyGigsters 25. You get 25% off the first 6 weeks on any flex plans. Well, next news is we still have 113 members to go to complete our charity run. Now, this has been going forever, but it's okay. We are determined to get this done. Um, What is this, Benji? So the charity run is for every single member that joins my Gigsters community. As a community, my Gigsters, we will contribute $2 for each member, so that as a total, when we hit 500 members in the community, we will give $5,000 basically to a charity in a developing country. Now, which charity, that will be selected by the community also. We are 113 to go, but I am hopeful that we will achieve it in very soon. So if you are listening to this, do me a favor. You are part of the community, right? Go and help. Go and let other people know in your network about my Kicksters, and invite them to the. And we love to have them here. Love to and together grow as a community. So please do. Next thing is, even if you do that, there is a reward for you when you do it. The top 3 referrals will be claiming $1,000 cash prize. That will be announced after we hit 500 members in the community. So once we hit 500 members in the community, we will announce the top 3 referrals we've done. So you don't have to worry. We will automatically track who referred what, but all you need to do is just go refer others. And when you do 2 things. A, you help us contribute to a charity, but also you get a reward at the end of it. So more and more reasons to refer. There you go. That's where you find us. Head on to Facebook and hit at My Kicksters. There's a page and a community that we would like you to come and participate, join, and be part of it. That's the end of it, folks. And thank you for joining the session. And if you are here for the first time, my name is Benjamin. I'm the CEO and founder of MyGigsters. We are a financial service platform and an amazing community for independent contractors, freelancers, sole traders, rideshare delivery drivers, everyone who's working in the gig economy. Now, we got an app that's for free that can help you track your income, expense, mileage, prepare GST, BAS, file your taxes. You can have access to your insights, such as how much you're earning, on which platform, when, and where. All of that is available for free. All you need you to do is head on to Google Play Store or App Store, and hit My Gigsters, and you can download this for free. Yeah, free. And again, it may not be free forever, so grab your phone, download it now, or if you have a friend who is working in the gig economy, just refer this, and I'm sure they will love it. Thank you so much, and I will see you next month in the next exciting monthly update. Take care. Bye bye.